Father's Day is almost here. Did you get your dad a gift? If not, don't worry. Sunday night on Nightcap with Erica, we're talking about real dope ass gifts for your dad. We're hanging out with Mike Floyd, CEO of Real Dope Coffee, and Tracey Boyce, CEO of Perry Boyce, and Eric Thomas, the editor in chief of The Quintessential Gentleman. Tune in. Hey, it's Erica from the south side of the Chi, and I just completed the 2020 census. If you're not counted in, you'll be counted out. And I don't know about you, baby, but I want to be in, not out. What are you waiting for? Take the census. Go to 2020census.gov. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Man, the weekend is almost over, but it's not over yet. It's never over until you have your final nightcap with Erica. So welcome to my show. I'm your host, comedian Erica Watson. And for those of you all that are just tuning in and aren't familiar with the show, I started this show during the middle of this pandemic and all this other craziness going on so that we could have some fun, talk about real stuff, but also kick it and get our minds off of all the drama that's going on in the world. So everything from the righteous to the ratchet, from preachers in the pulpit to porn stars, whatever you like, you can find it here. And I'm going to talk about it. So we're going to have fun. All right. As you know, it can't be a nightcap without a nightcap. So take your drinks out. Let me know what you're drinking. Put comments in the comment section. Y'all that are the regulars around here, you know I'm always drinking a Creative Click cocktail. This is a Black-owned company in Chicago, owned by a fly sister on the South Side. You let her know what you want to drink. She will mix it up for you and deliver it to your goddamn house. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't even got to leave the crib. You could just order your drinks at home. And I got my glass here that was made for me. That's so nice. So yeah, I'm gonna drink my drink. Let me know what y'all are drinking. I'm always curious. You can tell a lot about a person by what they drink. Now, you can look at me and tell I'm a lightweight. I like stuff that resembles Kool-Aid. Because if I drink a Long Island, I'll be on here stripping for real. Speaking of my stripper alter ego, let me make sure y'all show some love to your stripper, Miss Pound Cakes. It takes a lot for me to put this show on. As you know, I'm a one-woman show. I strip on poles, I twerk, and I do all my own editing and everything. So goddamn it, if you want to show me some love, hit me up on the Cash App or the Venmo. Or better yet, pass my show along. Share it, send it to your friends, and tell them to watch and support. Also, make sure you support other small businesses. Let me show some love to some businesses that show love to me. As you know, my earrings are from So Rebellish. It's a dope chick in New York. She custom makes these and paints them by hand. It's so fly. I look so cute today. Damn. Cute big girl in the house. What's going on, Miss Pound Cakes? You got to hype yourself up every now and then. Oh, also my shirt. I'm not wearing a bra, so calm down. Mood, feeling, photo shootish. That's right, bitch. Photo shootish. Whatever that means. That's also from So Rebellish. My glass was custom made with these crystals. It says Nightcap with Erica. That's fly, right? From Starlight's Lady. And my lips are from Poise Beauty. Okay, let me get a swig. First, it's almost Father's Day. And I did this show tonight dedicated to fathers. Because with all this going on in the world, especially with Black men, Black dads, we need to show them this love. We need to really do it up for them this year. So I wanted to introduce you all to some cool and interesting gifts that you don't normally see highlighted, right? for daddies. So I'm interviewing 2 Black entrepreneurs that have really dope companies, and y'all gotta go to their websites in order and support them so you can give your daddy a great gift. But before I bring on my first entrepreneur with a product, I'm going to bring up one of my friends that is a dating and relationship coach, because she has a gift, because she loves Black men and fathers so much. She has a gift that she wants to give free to the ladies out here, which ultimately will end up being a Father's Day gift because it will benefit the men in many ways. Let me bring up the fly and fabulous Sherelle Thomas. Hey, girl.
Hi, Erica.
How are you?
Good, and you?
You doing good?
I am.
I'm good. I'm good. So I know I've had you on the show before, and we've talked about sex and dating and relationships and all that stuff, being the guru that you are. But today you got a little gift that you want to give. Can you tell me about it?
I do. So yes, so for those of you who don't know, fellatio is actually using your tongue, lips, and mouth to stimulate a male's genital organs. Excuse me. So the art of fellatio is my #1 requested workshop, and what I wanted to do, especially since I haven't been able to maintain because of like the pandemic and everything, I decided to do a lunch and learn on Tuesday that's teaching the basics of fellatio. So it's giving you a snippet of what I teach in the art of fellatio, and it's giving you just the basics of what you need in order to really please your man in that area. But more important, to actually enjoy doing it and want to do it, because I know that's a lot of things that a lot of people miss out on in relationships because they don't even want to do it.
Yeah, I know a lot of women don't necessarily want to do it or feel that it's a chore.
Yep.
I do say, though, if you master the art of it and get good at it,
exactly,
it's quite enjoyable, ladies. Especially on Father's Day. Listen, I love to give that gift. I wish I had a husband or a significant other to give it to. I don't. I'm single, so that doesn't mean I can't still come to the seminar and learn. But I think it's so awesome. Let me ask you though, why do you think women are so apprehensive about doing that?
It all starts, especially in the Black community. Like we were conditioned, and I know especially for me at a young age, that if we did that, we were considered to be a hoe, especially in the Black community. So it was something that was frowned up on like for so long. So you have the dynamics of it from that, and then even not knowing exactly what to do or how to do it, feeling the lack of confidence that you will even be able to perform. And it's like they automatically go into it from a state of defeat. One, because of prior history that we carry along, being associated that if you do perform oral sex on a man, that you are considered a hoe. Or, you just don't know how to do it.
Well, they can definitely learn from you. You said that is your expertise is teaching it. Why, before you go, why is fellatio the perfect Father's Day gift?
Because it's a way for you to connect with your father, show your appreciation, show your gratitude. And not only that, they want it. Like, it's something that men crave, that men love, adore, and appreciate. So if you want him to succeed, just come attend this workshop, learn the basics, and see, the different skills and tips and techniques that I teach to help you shift from that boring, uncertainty, like, am I doing this right? So walking in, being confident, leaving him and yearning for more.
That's what I'm talking about. And ultimately, ladies, it's a gift that benefits you. If you are tired of him leaving them dirty socks in the middle of the floor, tired of his little dusty drawers on the floor that he won't pick up, don't you want your car detailed and your gas tank filled up and all the other things? Taking the garbage out. Aren't you tired of telling your husband, babe, the garbage need to be taken out? The garbage need to be taken out. Aren't you tired of that? Let me tell you something. Take a fellatio class. Brush up your skills. Go to the next level. And I think all of your wants and wishes will be provided for you. I mean, that's what I think. Men chime in and let us know. her information is flowing down there on the bottom. It's Father's Day. These brothers been going through a lot, y'all. It's time. You may normally save it for his birthday. Look, some of y'all some freaks and do it all the time. If anything, your man got to stop you and say, babe, I'm good. We're not talking to that lady. We're talking to the girl that maybe has some apprehension or insecure about her abilities. So how can they sign up? I know I have your stuff floating down below. I think I did put, let me see if I got your picture up here so we can promote it the proper way.
And just so you know, it's Sherelle Thomas. At Sherelle Thomas, there's 2 E's. Actually.
Oh, oops, sorry.
Yes. But they can sign up by visiting the link/Soul and Love. If you find me on Instagram at Sherelle Thomas, that's CHARELLEE Thomas. There's also a link in the bio. Yeah, you'll see it there. Also on Facebook, Sherelle Thomas as well. There's links for you to register, and it will be held via Zoom June 16th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Hey, so 12 in the afternoon during the lunch break, ladies.
Yes.
Sign up for Sherelle's fellatio class. Get ready. Then you can get all your practice in by yourself all week. And then next Sunday on Father's Day, that's the big day. You can wake him up with it, hit him off in the afternoon with it. After the kids go to bed, hit him off, whatever you want to do. But, you know, on my show, I'm always trying to find different and cool ways to entertain ourselves and have fun. And if anything, I think fellatio is a wonderful Father's Day gift. So daddies, chime in now. And for the men watching, go ahead and send your wife this info. Send your girlfriend, your baby mama, your side chicks, whoever you feel like needs a little help in that area. Hey, tutoring is a good thing. If you want to make it to the Ivy League, you get a tutor. If you want to make it to the Ivy League of fellatio, let Sherelle tutor you.
Yep.
I think it'll be great.
Yep.
Yes.
Even if you feel like you're a pro and you're a master, like I've been doing this for years, but I'm always pulling up a chair to learn, see if there's something new that I can pick up on.
Hey, and I actually did add the info here, the login, free fellatio class. And I know you all aren't going to be able to write all that down, but it's there. So, but remember that her IG is actually, the Sherelle is LLEE Thomas. It's 2 E's on the end of the Sherelle. Forgive me for that. And I know that. I know better. But yeah, reach out to my girl, and you all make sure you do this. You can have a lovely Father's Day. Anything else you want to say, Sherelle, at all?
No, that's it. Just happy early Father's Day to all of the fathers and ladies. I am looking forward to serving you and being of help and assistance to you, so that you can pass on that gift. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
It does keep on giving. Ladies, keep on giving the fellatio.
Yep.
There you go. All right, Cheryl, thank you so much for coming on for this quick interview. Hopefully, maybe next week or week after next, I'd love you to come on and we do a longer segment again about dating and relationships. Okay.
That would be great. Thank you, Erica.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, now, y'all. Don't say I didn't give you a gift now. Hey, that's important. I'll bring it back up again at the end of the show. I'm going to go ahead and move on. As you all know, today is about the daddies and celebrating Father's Day. And I wanted to really highlight entrepreneurs that have amazing companies that are doing awesome things. And so we can give our daddy something different. He's tired of that wallet and that robe y'all keep giving that man every year. Pop and Paw them. Get that man something else. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to have something else to give him. Before I bring up my guest, I want to show you all this video, give you a little more information about them.
Hey guys, so my name is Michael Lloyd. I'm the CEO, one of the co-founders of Dope Coffee Company. I graduated class 2006, Wake Forest University, and I was a former Marine officer and a veteran of the war in Afghanistan. What is Dope Coffee? Dope Coffee is an idea.
You see, this man is in a coffee mood, brewed to power his day, his mind on thoughts of culture and elevation. Armed with knowledge of his past, he seeks to change the future.
That is actually so damn dope. And the name, it makes sense. The name of the company is Real Dope Coffee. They are an Atlanta-based coffee company, Black owned. An amazing young Black man, Michael Lloyd, also known as Creative Mike the Rapper. He's an MC based in Atlanta. He's doing a lot of powerful things out that way, and one of them is running this company. So I want to bring Creative Mike up to not the stage, to the show. Welcome, Creative Mike the Rapper. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm so good. First of all, the marketing, the branding for your company is so dope. That I just gotta tell you, that really caught my eye. And then the more I researched about you all and saw what you were doing, that your wife runs the company with you, and I think you all have another partner. I just was like, I gotta show these people love. Like, these are gonna be my new best friends. I want the world to know about you all. What inspired you to start the company? Actually, wait, before you start though, I gotta put I got a new background. Yeah, I got the dope coffee background back there.
I love it.
So tell me about you, Mike, and all that we need to know about Real Dope Coffee.
Oh man, that's a whole lot. Look, y'all see,
I know.
look, y'all know what's happening out here right now in 2020. Look out here in the street. Here's what I'm gonna say. We Black folks already understood this. What we talking about at Dope Coffee. It's a message for us to bring us together, but we already knew it was crazy. We already knew that for people of color and Black folks in particular, we needed a reason to unite and to stand up together. And so just recognizing, I mean, you see that written all throughout our platform, elevate and uplift our culture, right? That's what I was thinking about. To be honest with you, it started as part of a hip hop project, to be real. Dope Coffee was actually going to be a product that this kid used as his merch to sell in order to kind of fight a little mini war. So there's a lot to it, man. It was gonna be a comic. We could talk about, it's coffee trapping on Venus. It's what you talk about, right? Things that are elegant and things that are very street. I call it ratchet. You know, my cousin calls it sophisticated ignorance, right? It's this way that we gotta exist as Black people in this country. It's a mindset, you know. I try not to think about other folks and what their mindset is too much, but it's a lot behind Dope Coffee, as you can tell. It's therapeutic, that's for sure, for me and for you, obviously, because you get it. This man in the coffee mood, right? That's
yes.
Hey.
So wait, before we go further though, what are you drinking tonight? I'm gonna take a guess. You better be drinking some dope. Yeah.
Absolutely. Look, man.
Let me see the mug. Show it again.
There you go. I'll put it up there for you. Can you see that?
Yes, that's so fly.
Yeah.
So did you come up with you all's like your branding and logo and everything? Did you do that?
Yeah. So actually, so we had 3 original founders in Dope Coffee, and you know, we sat down. Eric, I'm gonna be real with you. We didn't start. That's not where we started. Okay. I'm a Marine officer. One of the things I did, you do a lot of high level work as a Marine. Especially depending on the environment or the situation you're in. We started thinking up here, who are we trying to talk to? Believe it or not, we was trying to talk to you. We talked about psychographics, like who is our target audience? Who needs to hear this message? And we said, it's a Black professional woman who is one way in this workplace, this professional environment. And then when she leaves, it's like, you gotta turn that shit off, right? Like,
right.
I'm doing what I'm doing now. And I just need my own space, because you can't do that at Starbucks, right? Like, you got to do it. It ain't nowhere to do it in America because we don't have our own state, right? So you just got to do it in your car on the way home. So really, that's where we started. I started with that thought. And while Black women, you know, we was talking backstage before this, because honestly, Black women are leading for us. So we start with them because honestly, that's where the beginning and the foundation of our community is, right? Hit them first. Then the brother's gonna catch up. I'm just catching up. You feel?
Yeah. Yes. Well, that's so true. But you know, the thing is, first of all, that's why inclusion and diversity is needed behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. But also why we need more leaders like you, because another executive doesn't even fully understand the full scope of the way Black women operate. You got mamas, you got aunties, probably sisters, you have a wife. So you're seeing, and you said you have a daughter, so you're seeing face to face every day the way in which we operate. So it's like, if you're going to build a brand with us as your target market, you fully get us and humanize us. And a lot of other executives, especially ones that don't look like us, they don't do that. It's like, oh, it's a Black woman, they'll do anything. But you're here, you understand. Have you seen that really make a difference with the way in which women in particular respond to the brand?
First, I'm gonna have to tell you something. I didn't see it. Okay.
You didn't see it.
Did not see it. No.
Oh, I appreciate your honesty. So who saw it? Your wife? Because your wife is
Michelle. Yeah, she's a CPO. And she saw it.
Wow.
She saw it. I wasn't I wasn't listening. Yeah.
Oh, I love your honesty though, and I can't wait. I want to have her on the show in a couple of weeks too. So I can't wait.
Too. Like, you'll feel good talking to her. Like
Yes, I can't wait.
Because Michelle's, I'm gonna be real with you. Michelle's perspective is more grounded. Like, I be thinking about what I want to think about, and she be thinking about what's real. Those are two different things sometimes. And what she saw, you'll hear her talk about comfort a lot. And I think what she was seeing on her journey is that Black women are approaching comfort. And I say that word in a way that's like, we would describe it as self-care and all these things, but like, we're making ourselves comfortable. Like, that's a lot of us don't even think that it's okay to be like that. So she saw that. And she pushed me a lot. We argued a whole lot too. And
that's right, wife.
Yeah. Right, and then eventually, honestly, then it hit me, right? And it just kept hitting me. Now, to be real with you, I was already with it from the beginning.
Right.
So it needs to be Black woman. I already got that, but I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? That was still me in the corner, like, they spend money, blah, 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 blah. But that wasn't the passion. Here's what happened. When we showed up places, you automatically came to us, right? That Black woman automatically came.
Wow.
Yeah. And when she came, it was like instinctive that, I don't know, man. It's really hard to describe. It's like that we were valuable to her. I get emails all the time, right, that say things like, I'm glad that you exist because I feel seen. And when you think about what that really means in terms of, just being seen, it's I don't know, man. It's hard to really put that into perspective. Like, a whole culture, a whole population, a whole group of people that for the longest time they've basically been ignored. I mean, they've been left off to the side. And I'm not even just talking about marketing, right? I'm talking about just culture. I'm talking about just the way people have historically been treated. And so, I'm here to say, like, all right, if we could put them right at the middle, right? If we make a space where they are what's important, then you won't, you know what I'm saying? We're always going to be hitting it right on the money. So yeah, I'm with it. And then you're right. And then I do have a wife and a mother and 3 sisters and a daughter. And then I started looking and I was like, oh, bro, we got to like pay a whole lot of attention, especially me, especially Black men. So I know that was a lot, but that's where I'm at with, I see it now, trust me. And I'm just starting to see it. So
wow. I appreciate your honesty though. So many men, and I get it, are like, it's gonna be my way. This is my idea. I know the right way to do it. And then you have a wife that's in a powerful position within the company. She's like a co-lead, and her coming like, baby, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. I appreciate your honesty and saying you didn't necessarily get it at first, but I'm glad you're getting it because the Nielsen has done research on the Black female demographic as far as us being consumers. And baby, we spend money and we definitely have brand loyalty. And if we love you, we will ride hard for you. So this is the same with me. I don't know why, but you all spoke to me through the computer. I don't even remember who put me onto you or if I just found you, but it was something in the presentation of it. And then when I saw Michelle, I'm very much drawn to companies that have Black female CEOs. So when I saw your wife and then she's fly, we got the same kind of curly hair. I was like, she's doing it. I love the way she's leading. That I was like, I want to show them love. I want everybody to know about them. And I, even though you may think of as women as the target, I do think that men will enjoy your coffee. And I know that it would make a great Father's Day gift.
Yeah. Definitely. Let me tell you what, women, actually, let me tell you, Black women aren't just the target. What I think is everybody should be looking at the world right now through the eyes of a Black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I don't know. I just been seeing it. Like I've been seeing the way that Black women been caring about issues that are important for us as a people and as a culture for like a long time. They've been out front. I mean, I'm really just thinking back since like the 1940s and whatnot. And so I'm just like, man, you know, what is my role right now? Is 2020. It's like I need to be in a position where my platform can be a supporting entity, because that's one of the things that for me, that's why I say they're not the target. It's more like, no, man, this should just be a place where Black women feel comfortable, right? And if Black women
Mm-hmm.
feel comfortable right here, I don't know, man, they'll be able to express it, right? Because like I said, you can't do that at Starbucks.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, you obviously can't. Oh wow, somebody said they just purchased some. That's cool.
Well, thank you.
Yes, Aisha, that's cool. And then somebody else is like, wow, right here in the ATL, like she didn't know about you, Tamika. So now
Yeah,
she knows.
we're not a coffee shop. So we had coffee shops. We ran coffee shops for 2 years. It's very hard to like run the brick and mortar and try to be global at the same time. So we do events. We'll be around. We do pop-ups. You can actually come into our center and sample. So I'll put information out there about that. If you guys follow me, you will always know what's going on with Dope Coffee. So
Yeah, and I have his information strolling down below. Describe the product to me and tell me a little bit about it. And I got some pictures I'm gonna put up because
what you talking about, the Father's Day gift?
well, I wasn't sure exactly what was the Father's Day gift. So
Oh
I just
yeah.
want to talk about all your stuff overall.
Nice.
Go ahead. Tell me about the Father's Day gift.
So well, here's the cool thing about it. I'm glad you weren't talking about that because they can't even buy it. It's so sold out. That thing.
Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Oh yeah. Like, look, we. I mean, it is sold. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. So we're actually going viral right now. It's weird to see it happen behind the scenes. We got put at the top of every list that's out.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, if you see how tired I look, it's because for the past week, it's been 8 hours a day. I just been bagging coffee. Me, my cousin, I'm wore out. We're hiring somebody tomorrow. We about to do it. This will make jobs. That's the good thing, man. This is it's for us. So yeah. Oh, you said describe the product though.
Yeah, overall.
so
See, I have some pictures here. First of all, the one that's my background. I just love this picture. Is this your hand?
Yeah, that's my hand. So listen, that's when you said where Dope Coffee started. This dude I was telling you about. So look, the comic. I told you I was a Marine. I spent time in Afghanistan, and just because I was a Marine, I didn't have this mindset that I really just wanted to go to war. It's actually I'm a peace-loving kind of guy. I'm a strategist. I'm really like, how can we make the best of situations? I also needed a job at the time too, so I had to figure out, how I was going to pay for these children that everybody seemed to love these days.
Yes.
Yeah. And so this hand right here, so Dope Coffee started off as it was going to be a counter drug brand. I'm just big on that. I'm more like, my father was in prison. Most of my life, all that drug stuff, you get it. I talk about it in music. It's the 90s just hit us right hard. And so I just was going to take that imagery, right, and just flip it right back on them and just be like, listen, we can have two versions of this word dope, right? And I picked it to turn people on or off, right? One or the other. So it's premium coffee though. Look, I had 2 coffee shops in Eastern North Carolina for 4 years. We were coffee shop of the year after year after year. 5-star rating, sold 2 million cups of coffee. We killed it.
Wow.
Yeah, I got hit by Hurricane Florence in 2018, wiped me out overnight. And so this is the comeback story. Honestly, like this is the comeback story.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is, I don't know, I'm enjoying this at this point in my life.
You better enjoy it. I mean, this is the thing. You all are good people. You're doing a good thing. And the product is hot. Because if it was, you can have all the fly marketing and all that. But the product has to be quality and it speaks for itself. And I think, yeah,
that's why she's the chief product officer. That, like, when I'm telling you, like, Shell, like everything in there, her hands touch, and it's like it's a crazy. Okay, so Shell's a dietitian. She's also a chef. But it's not even just that, man. Like, there's people that can just take flavors, aromas, it just make different, like just magic. That's what I mean. These are not just regular products. Like, I mean, and we charge because it's worth what you're getting. Is everything about Dope Coffee should be premium, right? Because that's what we're trying to. I don't even want to use teach our culture because I'm not saying I'm trying to condition us that we should only accept a certain level of
Yeah,
quality. Just put it out
absolutely.
there. Man, I'm cool. I didn't grow up like that, but I'm trying. My children will be conditioned that they should grow up and expect to have great things. Now you got to put work in, right? I'm not saying
Mhm.
live beyond your means, but you should have great things. We should live like that, especially as Black.
Yeah. And really real coffee connoisseurs expect high quality. They want it.
Yeah,
And I think that, it's fine that you got the people like me that will just drink coffee here or there. I love doing my work as an entrepreneur in coffee shops. And in Chicago, we have quite a few Black owned coffee shops. So the vibe is there, the energy, the music. So I'll drink a little bit of coffee there, but I'm not at home drinking it for the most part. I am now because I'm going to get some of you all's coffee.
there you go.
But for the average person, still they may not understand all about it, but
Yeah.
there's a difference between tasting coffee that really is high quality and tasting some bullshit. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that you all are leading with making sure that it's something that people will enjoy and have a great time drinking.
Yeah, well, let me throw something out there too. We got conditioned a long time ago to think that things that are historically a part of our culture, that shouldn't be there. For example, I mean, coffee is Ethiopian, right? I mean,
Yes,
when you think about what that means, right? Coffee being Ethiopian, like it's a birthright for people of color, and
absolutely.
exactly right. That identity got stripped for us, and so here's what I'm doing, okay, with Dope Coffee on the real, like it's actually super primo coffee. Most people don't know that, but I don't talk about that. If you look at the brand, I don't even say it. Here's what I do. All I'm trying to basically say is like, guys, show up because as premium as it is, you don't even got to get all hyped up about it. It shouldn't be. It's a simple product. The coffee game today took it and tried to make it into something special, and it is. It's good when you drink it, but like I'm trying to turn that down a little bit, turn all the exclusivity, and you don't know how to do. It's like, no, man, it's like coffee. You grind it up, you put some hot water on it, it's gonna make good coffee. You feel me? Like that's like I did it. We made $1 million doing it. Like we can just make good coffee, and that's how honestly That's how I want to approach us, right? I don't want to approach us like trying to make more, distinction. Just like let's make it cool.
Isn't it interesting though, like that our people invented coffee,
Mm-hmm.
an African in Ethiopia
Yeah,
is where coffee comes from.
yeah,
But there's been somewhere lost in translation that coffee is something that's not for us. We should be the ones owning large coffee chains and running the world, even if
damn
it's
right.
Ethiopia. You know what? And it's like, wow. So I commend what you're doing. Somebody says, what do we got here? Like, hey,
That's
hey, hey,
my
they're loving you.
sister.
Michelle Lloyd is here.
That's my
Saying,
wife.
no more virtual hug. Hey, Michelle. I love that. I'm a coffee drinker, going to try it. Thank you, Pam McGee. That's my cousin. Hey, Pam.
Hey, Pam.
What's going on, girl? Here's another note for you. I love coffee. You can definitely tell quality coffee out there. I am happy he's owner because it's always great supporting Black businesses. I will share with my friends. Yeah, y'all, we got to show Mike and Michelle and their whole team love. If you are, those of you all that are coffee drinkers, what better brand to support but some young Black folks in Atlanta doing their thing? We must show them love. And I'm actually going to make, I don't want to overstep my boundaries, but I'm going to make sure the Black coffee shops in Chicago know about you too, Mike. And I'm cool with them so I can connect you all, because it would be great to have dope coffee here in Chicago where people can go and buy it and drink it.
So I'm going to be real with you. So I was a finance major for my MBA. One of the things that I'm really interested in doing is creating a consortium. I'm already doing it right here in Atlanta right now of Black coffee companies, so we can really integrate our supply chains. Cause like, I'm telling you, it's actually only white people in the coffee, in like they got the whole game from about the time the seed gets plucked off until it gets used in a coffee shop here. They got the whole game.
Wow.
Yeah, they got the whole game. I mean, people, when you look at the economics behind coffee, it's crazy. So here go my thing. Look, I'm actually trying to tell all Black America, this is cool that I get to talk about this now. Like, we could use coffee to pull ourselves out of poverty. That's why I was talking about break the wealth gap. It's a bigger play than just coffee. That's why I said the coffee is great, but it's not really where we're going with the whole thing. It's an economic revolution, but you got to use a product, because folks don't listen to you when you just like preaching about doing good. So all of a sudden, I knew it. I was like, yo, I told Michelle, I told my wife, I was like, yo, if I just put a real cool ass name on this same coffee I've been selling, then folks gonna listen to me. And that's cool, because if they listen, I'm going to be talking this same thing that I've been trying to say, right, for a long time. So, yeah, that's I don't know. That's what we're doing, man. It's exciting.
Yeah. Well, before you go, Mike, one thing I definitely want everybody to know too, that Real Dope Coffee is also looking for investors. So, hey, I got some big money people that watch my show. I know who y'all are. So Dope Coffee, you can invest, and tell us about this in particular. I hope you didn't mind me putting this up.
No, that's cool. I'm glad you put that up. This is actually one of the this crowdfund right here is one of the best tools in the world. That the accelerator that I was telling you about that we're putting together is doing this. So here's our goal. We're raising $107,000 from the community. Dope Coffee in total this year needs to raise about $2 million. This is actually stage 2. So we raised some private money before, about 50,000, and got it to where you see it. We're trying to raise 107,000 now. This will open up our roastery, our brewery. This will take us to operating at the national level in terms of our supply chain. So we're doing good. I mean, we're doing 3K a day in sales. We're making it happen. But that's still small in the coffee game. You know, we got to grow. We need cash to make it happen. So, you know, if you want to invest, look, I say the best way to, you know, take your money out of Wall Street, maybe, because the numbers don't go anywhere. I mean, we're going to go at least 10x in terms of our growth. So invest, man, invest Black, man. Everybody need to put their money in Black. Look, I'm raising money and I'm investing my money in Black companies, right? I'm investing in 3 Black companies in the next quarter alone, because I get it. It's the best bet right now.
Wow. I think that's beautiful that you are a rising entrepreneur with a company that's going to go really far. And even as you are fundraising for yourself, you are taking money out of your own pocket and also investing in small businesses owned by Black entrepreneurs. And so I feel like your heart is in the right place. I can tell by looking at your Instagram with the pictures. You and your wife are a couple full of love. You respect each other. You love each other. I see the love being put into your work. And because of that, I'm going to do whatever I can to support you all and make sure that I spread the word. Because if we don't love on y'all and show you love and support you, who will? We got to do it for ourselves. And I'm just so happy that you all exist, and I'm gonna make it my personal duty to make sure wherever I can, I mention Real Dope Coffee to people and keep spreading the word.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you want to say before you get out of here?
Yeah, I just want to say this, man. Let's be about it. I keep telling people, they think I'm crazy. I've been thinking these thoughts since I was a kid. Everybody wants a revolution, and everybody is always asking, well, where's the strategy? And I'm gonna keep saying this: follow your young Black leaders that's already out here doing it. I think political matters. I think social matters, but economics is gonna matter a lot. When we can pay for our judges and our lobbyists, we will be equal beyond like measure. So follow the economics, okay? That's what I'm saying. Feel me?
Yes, y'all heard what he said. Creative Mike the Rapper said, follow the economics.
And go check out my project, the Black Jesus EP, okay? All this I'm talking about, I put it on. Look, go to creativemiketherapper.com, pull up the Black Jesus EP. It's on every platform, Tidal, Spotify, whoever. Just listen to it. Yo, it's crazy, okay? Folks don't know what I'm doing, but I've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah, and they can find, so you all see down here, I got the Real Dope Coffee website. I got the investment website floating by. I have Mike's Instagram. if you go to his Instagram, you can get more info. You can find his creative. He's at Creative Mike the Rapper. His everything is there. So please support, share, and I just want to toast to you, Mike. Thank you for everything that you are doing to move the culture forward. Not only is the coffee dope, you are too dope, my king. And I'm so happy to get to know you, and I'm definitely going to support you all in everything that you do. So cheers to you. Thanks for having this nightcap with me.
Hey,
and
Michelle,
I know you watching. Girl, I need you on my show. I'm hoping in July she can come on and we can talk girl talk about the way in which it, how it feels being a Black female entrepreneur and doing the things that she's doing. So cheers to you, Mike, and Real Dope Coffee. Y'all please support them. And I'll talk to you again soon.
Have a good one. Good
night.
I know.
Oh, and everybody, Father's Day. They can still buy some of your other stuff, right? For Father's Day.
Yes. They better. We got a couple days. We got to turn shipping off here soon because we got 600 orders to get out, and it is getting crazy.
Whoa.
Just a lot. So it went boom. Okay.
Oh my God. Can they buy the mugs too? The dope coffee mugs?
Sold out. Until you can buy them. They're anything that you buy now, we're going to ship it on July 1st. Anything that's sold out, we'll ship it on July 1st. We make everything here. So.
Okay. No problem. It don't matter. Father's Day and beyond. We got you, Mike. So we're going to support. And I can't wait to try it. And
thank you.
Yeah, this is great. Okay. Thank you, y'all. Everybody support Mike. Follow Real Dope Coffee online and make your orders and show the men in your life that you love them and buy them some coffee for Daddy's Day. I think that's great. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mike. I'll see you later.
Yes, ma'am.
Good
Bye.
night. That's so dope, right? We showing love to Black entrepreneurs. We got to continue to do it. And speaking of that, I have another one coming up. Let me move things around here for a second. I'm a one-woman show, so I'm doing this all by myself here. Chime in. Let me know what you all are thinking. I really want to know what some of y'all are getting y'all daddies for Father's Day, or your husbands or boyfriends or your brother, whatever. So I want to know that too. And also make sure y'all let me know what you're drinking. I'm doing my Creative Click cocktail as usual. My glass looks dirty online, but it's not, y'all. I washed it. I promise. It's just, whatever. Okay. This next company coming up is owned by an African-American woman, and she's got fly stuff too for dads for Father's Day. I really want to make sure I read the description of her company. I want to show her that love. Give me a second here. Did I send it to myself? I better have. Okay. Oh, I need an assistant. Can I borrow one of y'all kids to be my production assistant and personal assistant? Somebody, kid, don't send me one of y'all badass kids, but one of y'all children that's nice and well-mannered and well-behaved and can read. Minimally, I don't need them to be able to read that much. So basically, age 3 and up, I need an assistant. If your 3-year-old can get on that damn tablet and watch Paw Patrol, I need them working for Nightcap with Erica. Not the nasty shows, but a show like this they can come on. Okay, so let me move things around here. This is exciting. I just love Black entrepreneurs. They're the shit, man. Okay, so I've been really wanting to find creative gifts for dads. And I know we typically go for the same old. Y'all know some of y'all still buying y'all daddies Cool Water and Dracar and Old Spice, and not the new stuff, the old Spice that they sell at Walgreens and Rite Aid. We got to stop that. I want to tell you all about Tracey Boyce. It's an online fragrance company offering urban luxe and electric home scents and gifts to consumers wanting to create that unique home environment. They thrive on giving style-conscious individuals access to an attainable urban luxury lifestyle, one scent at a time. That sounds so fly. Let me read that last part again. Tracey Boyce thrives on giving style-conscious individuals access to an attainable urban luxury lifestyle, one scent at a time. Doesn't that sound sexy? Yes. Let me bring up the owner, Tracey Boyce. She's sexy too. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you? How you doing?
I'm good. Ready for my nightcap, as you can see.
Hey, girl.
I pour full glass over here, not no little baby glass up there.
Yes. What are you drinking, though?
I am drinking a Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir. I love it. And wait, let me change my background. Boom. Oh, you can't really see it. Yes. But I got some of your product back there. Wow. So tell me about Perry Boyce.
So Perry Boyce is my baby company. I started it back in fall of 2016, and the website launched in March of 2017. Prior to that, I was working with a small skincare company and also woman-owned. I absolutely loved it. And I was actually inspired during my time there, during the last few months, to say, you know what? If this person can do it, I can do it too. Like, what's stopping them? So I basically just jumped straight in and I said, you know what? I always wanted to create a home decor, home goods company. I'm obsessed with Marshalls, Target, all that good stuff.
Yeah, all those stores. Everybody loves those stores.
Exactly. So I told myself I definitely want to be on that level. However, I was trying to figure out a way, how do I start it? Like, how do you go about it? I have a visual arts background. I'm a mixed media artist, though I'm on hiatus now. But when I started at the time, I said, you know what about candles? Maybe that's like the easiest thing ever to make. It seems so simple, straightforward. I can do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I totally played myself.
Oh my God.
I
look at candles and say, damn, somebody had to melt that wax and get it in that container and make that thing smell good and make sure that wick stay. I look at a candle and say it looks like some work. But you're an artist, so I can see
opposite. I'm the complete opposite. I thought it was completely straightforward. Like, okay, melt this wax, add this oil, and boom, you got a candle. And then don't worry, you live your best life. But my first few attempts were so tragic.
Wow.
The very first candle I ever made was the saffron and ginger, which is funny because it ended up going on to being one of our top selling scents for about 2 years straight until I introduced a few new members of the collection. But when I first poured a candle, it was with the saffron and ginger oil. And when I did that, I absolutely hated it.
What did you hate? The part to like manually actually pour it, or did you not like the scent?
It was the scent, I believe. What I realized later on was that my ratios were completely off. I was going based off people on YouTube and Google and all these things. So I actually shelved the candles that I did make for like 2-3 months. And then I started practicing on my own again until I finally got my recipe down right. And then when I went back and tried to make another saffron candle, I was like, oh, I think I did something. So then I tested it out at a market late fall 2017, and it sold like hotcakes.
Wow.
I was absolutely shocked. I was like, okay, I did do something. This is great. This is amazing. So I actually kept it, and that's part of our original 4 scents that we started out with. We started with saffron ginger, dragon heart, green tea lemongrass, and the sage and pomegranate.
Yeah, see, I love your scent combinations. Your profiles, scent profiles, whatever you all say, because it's not the traditional thing that people are doing, and that probably is also what sets you apart from a lot of other companies, and especially since you pride yourself in being like urban luxury. You know, it's like what makes a candle luxurious is if the scent is different and set itself apart from what other people are smelling when they're buying their dollar store candles.
Exactly.
So Tell me about some of the other scents that you have of the candles, especially the ones that are great for dads.
The ones that are great for dads in particular, I would say, is definitely the amber and wood. That's pushed the saffron ginger to like the second place. So it is a really light, medium strength scent. It's made with amber, sandalwood, a bit of jasmine, and a bit of lily in there, rose in there. I mean, it's a blend of fragrance and essential oils, and it makes it really, really powerful when burning. And it's such a soothing scent. Think woody, but with a slight sweetness to it.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I
then
love that.
Yeah, and then another scent that's really popular, my husband in particular is crazy about this scent, the concrete and jungle. So
Ooh.
that one, yeah.
What is that? Tell me about that.
So that one has rose, lily, jasmine. It also has a bit of sandalwood in there. And I actually have one of the room sprays here.
Ooh.
So
you have the room. So does every room scent, the room sprays have a adjacent candle that matches it, that goes along, that it has the same exact scents in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I make sure they match almost 100%. The reason for that being, when I first started, I knew I wanted to do candles. Once I decided that's the route to go. And then I figured, well, not everyone is a candle person. Even I myself wasn't really a true candle person until I started making candles. So I said, you know what? What's a good way to get that out there for people and still sell the product, give people access to scents without them having to buy a candle that they know they're never going to burn. So I said room sprays, and I started out with a travel size spray. So I have a 2-ounce travel spray and then a 4-ounce home spray. So I did that with the intention of later on creating these travel kits. The first one I did was the BK travel kit, and it had a travel candle. I mean, yeah, a 2-ounce travel candle and a 2-ounce travel spray inside of it, with the idea being that when you travel, you bring a little bit of home with you.
Yes.
Just like when you go to Airbnb, some of them smell kind of funky. Or you go to your house, your auntie's house, you're like, wait, hold up.
Who stayed here before me? Because they have
exactly.
Like, wow.
So that was definitely the idea behind it. So the scents do match pretty well, if I do say so myself, and they're actually just as popular as the candles, honestly. And I've had mainly men come up to me and be like, hey, let me get, like, how about that amber, or how about that concrete jungle, or another scent that I find that men in particular really like is the green tea and lemongrass. And that's actually the lightest scent that we carry. So it was really funny because I was at a pop-up shop, and a guy comes, he smells the green tea and candle, and he's like, oh my gosh, I love this. I need like 3 of these. And he bought them, which is great. But then he goes on a tangent saying that he really wished that companies wouldn't push fully masculine and heavy scents towards men, because men want a little lightness too.
Absolutely.
I was like, you are absolutely right, sir. Take as many green tea lemongrass as your desires. Go ahead.
If you want light, sir, I have it here for you.
Exactly.
But also, they got to keep in mind, like, when it comes to like male scents, people automatically think he's a man, so he just wants masculinity, or so to speak. But they're all different kinds of men, for one thing. And then on top of that, some men are married, some dudes are bachelors, and they want a certain smell in there. So when the women walk in, they're feeling good, and that's not always a musky smell. Even you may want a certain kind of thing in your bathroom to hide and mask the trip you made to the bathroom, but your bedroom, you may want it to have a different feeling, especially if you're trying to get some action. So
absolutely. And I'm a huge fan of curating the sense of your home. So your whole, just because you like the amber and wood doesn't mean your entire house has to smell like amber and wood.
Right.
Curate experiences in your home. You don't necessarily have to say, oh, this is a really strong scent, this is going to carry throughout the whole house. No, I've been pushing my customers to say, you know what, where do you envision this candle or this scent being in your home, and how do you feel about it? So when you're burning a candle after work, for after working your 9 to 5, you want to come home, you want to relax. My personal favorite is the Dragon Heart, which is a really, really heavy scent. But I also know heavy scents are not for everyone. So I have all these other alternatives. So maybe you can burn the green tea and lemongrass in the kitchen, and you burn your Dragon Heart in your bedroom, and you burn your Clean Slate, which is our baby powder and linen scent, in the bathroom. You never know. Like, you can switch it up all the time. And then even with our candles, you don't necessarily even have to light them if you want to hold on to them a little bit longer. You can just pop the cap open and put it in your closet or in your sock drawer, and it works just as well.
Wow. First of all, I'm loving your scents. I think that's awesome. Just like I was talking to Mike earlier about the way in which they're branding and marketing their dope coffee. I feel the same way about your brand. I love the way in which you package your candles and your scents. I think your color scheme and everything is just amazing. It definitely gives me a luxury feeling. And I love the pictures and everything that you're doing. Has it been a conscious decision on your part to make it so that your brand appears, to me, very unisex from the beginning? Like, I don't think of it as a girl's brand or a guy's brand. I feel like across the board, anyone can enjoy it. Did you do that? Was that purposeful?
Absolutely. There's like unknown bias with candles that is strictly a feminine thing, that only women or feminine beings would want to light a candle in their home or want their home to smell good on a regular. And that's complete false. That's complete bullshit. Men want a great smelling home too. They're hanging out with the guys all day or at work, and they come home smelling funky from the gym. They don't want to smell that. I don't know a single man who likes that smell. If they say they do, they're a liar. Like, no, you don't want to that nasty, musty smell. Like, you just want to smell good and you want to feel good. And I'm a big believer that when something smells good, it makes you feel good. And it evokes all these feelings and memories from, especially from childhood. Like, there's a huge correlation between scent and memory. So, like, when you have to walk to like a shop and I don't know, where somebody passes by with a specific scent, and you're like, wait a minute. Automatically, you're thrown like 20 years back. Like, wait, hold up, where am I? How am I? Like, that's just like, are you my mama? Like, are you my dad? Like, yeah. So, like, it brings on a sense of peace, regardless. So I'm a huge fan of that. So when I created the brand, good. Exactly. So then when I started choosing the packaging for the brand and the company, I told myself there are little odes to my own family. So the name Perry Boyce is actually an ode to my family itself. So Perry being my mother's maiden name and Boyce being my dad's surname. It's a combination of both sides of the family. And also both my parents are from Guyana, born and raised. So when I was thinking color, I said, I definitely got to get some gold in there. My mama goes on and on and on about Guyana gold. And I was like, that's all she wears. She doesn't wear any silver. And I was like, you know what? I wear silver, but I gotta pay homage to my mom. Like, it has to be gold. It has to be gold. And especially this nice matte finish is almost like a utilitarian vibe. So like, it goes back to the whole unisex thing. I want you to be able to purchase this, and it fits in anywhere, and any type of home you have. Just a little bit of gold makes everything better. I don't care what kind of style you have; it just makes it better.
Absolutely. So before you go, though, tell everybody why getting a candle or scents or both from Perry Boyce is perfect for the special man in your life to celebrate Father's Day and beyond.
It's perfect because doesn't even have to be for Father's Day, but like you said, and beyond, you want to give that special person in your life, something unique. You know, this is not a candle company such as Bath and Body Works. None of these items are mass produced whatsoever. I literally hand make every single product. I hand label everything. I designed the logo. I designed every single thing about this company from my hands up. And it's just, you're going to get something. It's something special about something being handmade. like somebody touched this, like specifically, I made this for a reason. I want you and your loved ones to be living in a home or going anywhere you go with that scent memory that when you smell this later on and you smell something similar to it, you're like, wait a minute. It just gives you good vibes all around, you know?
Yes. I love it. And and I also what I love especially about all of you all that are on my show tonight, you, Dope Coffee, and even coming up next, I have the editor-in-chief of Quintessential Gentleman magazine. All of you all are like Black excellence to the 1000th power. It's just like the beauty and elegance of our people. It's just so amazing to sit back and watch what you all are doing. I think a lot of times when when they think of Black entrepreneurship and urban products, it's always it's not necessarily always thought of as being the highest quality and presented in the top way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have to get away from that because Black people, we're not a monolith. We come in all different varieties. And I definitely think there's something really cool about brands that are created by Black folks that have that elegant luxury feel to them. It's like, I think your products in particular could stand up towards any of the top luxury brands that people are celebrating. We need to blow up our luxury brands. And by far, Tracey, I think your products are amazing. And I want it so that it's synonymous. When people think about, oh, I want a luxury lifestyle brand, I want something in my home that smells good and feels good and is beautiful and luxurious, that they automatically think of Perry Boyce. It should be an automatic thing that you're in.
Absolutely. And another thing I should throw out there is that when I created the brand, my intention was to make it as attainable as possible for all income brackets.
Yes.
Like my medium candles is 4.5 ounces. They burn for 20 plus hours and it's only $14. And then the large 9-ounce glass jars, those are 24 and they burn for 40 to 60 hours plus.
Wow. That's wonderful. I see somebody, this is one of my closest friends. Hey, Tina. She said, I just ordered the green tea and lemongrass and I'm excited. I can't wait until the concrete and jungle is back in stock. That's awesome.
Yes. Tina.
Yeah. She better get her husband Joshie for Father's Day. It better be a candle for Joshie because he deserves it.
Oh, I think you do a blast.
Yes. What else did somebody else say here to you? A candle or scent that gives good vibes. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. People are love you. Yes, Def getting some of her candles. Absolutely. I think
thank you guys.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say before you sign off? Did I ask you that already? I don't know if I did, but I'd say it again, whatever it is.
Well, no, I mean, we covered the basics, like pretty much everything. It like a lot of our candles and products got sold out fairly quickly. We had a huge influx of orders this past weekend and even last weekend. It was just pure insanity. I think I must have dropped off 80 orders on Saturday. Yeah. So I had to push a few of the products to out of stock status, but they will be coming back in stock by the end of this week. So yes, the Concrete and Jungle will be back in stock. No worries. The Amber and Wood also, as well as the Clean Slay and a few other items. The Weekender kits will be coming back in stock within the next couple of weeks. And also, you're hearing it first, but we're re-releasing our bar collection, which consists of a 7.5 ounce after hours candle, as well as a smoke and mirrors candle. Now, the after hours is our whiskey and leather scents, and the smoke and mirrors is our hemp and teakwood scents. So,
that sounds like that's some grown and sexy stuff. Tracey.
Exactly. I'm literally burning a product sample right now. This is the jar that's in. It's really cool. I'm just testing it out, but we're in the final stages. Labels are ordered. This will be going live no later than July 1st.
Well, I can't wait for that. Yeah, I was going to ask you, did you have any hemp scents or CBD or even something for all our weed smokers when they get done and they want their house to smell good again, something that can mask that smell?
I will say for a fact that Dragon and Heart candle does mask the weed scent. It's
What?
like it's proven. We've tested it out multiple times. My husband's brother had like a cipher and they like blew up the house, but that scent blocked, like erased everything. I was like amazed. I was like, okay, this is great.
Oh, well, y'all heard that, because I know it's plenty of weed smokers probably that watching my show. Somebody said, hey, that sounds really fancy. Yeah. So you might as well you light up a spliff. I don't know what the weed smokers say now, because I don't smoke weed. I had my first edible for the first time 2 weeks ago, and
Oh, wow.
listen, it was a party here in my quarantine myself. I was so damn high. I was like, I don't know if I can do this again, but I know a lot of people do that watch my show, but people smoke, so the getting rid of that smell, especially if they got kids around coming home from school and they want to light up before they get there, they need something to balance that out. So absolutely.
And it won't mess up their high either, because Dragon Heart is a really, really calming candle, in my opinion.
Wow. Okay. Well, listen, y'all are hearing it here that this is an awesome Father's Day gift. We gotta make sure we support Perry Boyce. There are lots of candle companies around, and I'm gonna, especially the Black owned ones, I'm gonna definitely support. But I want us to make sure that we show the men in our lives some love by buying some of these candles and getting them a gift they wouldn't typically expect. You'd be surprised that your man probably really does love a good smelling candle. So I want to encourage everybody to go to her website. You can email her at info@perryboyce.com. You can go to perryboyce.com, and I think I have the Instagram on there as well.
Yeah.
But Dane Young, Dane from Quintessential Gentleman wants to know which one is the one that you want people to go hard for you for Father's Day.
I definitely want to say the Concrete Jungle, as well as and for something different, the Dragon Heart.
Concrete Jungle or Dragon Heart. And why in particular those two?
The Concrete Jungle is literally exactly what it says. It's a concrete jungle. It's like an urban oasis, the way I like to explain it. It's like you have the soft floral tones in there, but then you have the harsh, like the jasmine, although soft, can also be a really, really harsh scent. And there's also eucalyptus in there. That really pungent smell, but it's in a good way. Okay. And the Dragon Heart, I always made a joke, because the time I created the candles, it was around when Game of Thrones was popping. So I used to say, you may not have whatever dragon that it was that died, but at least you can just burn this remembrance of it. And it was like, it's just a really strong and powerful scent. If you're stressed out, I feel like it completely de-stresses you. Dragon Heart, to me, does for me what lavender does to most people. Okay. Forced calmness. That's what that is to me. And it's like,
I love a lavender, so I know I'm gonna figure out which one I'm gonna get. Girl, my daddy ain't gonna burn no candle, so I'm not gonna get that. But I'm gonna buy one for my mom, because
you could get him a spray though.
I could get that, and he needs a spray in the bathroom. My poor dad.
You see?
Yeah, people do. You remember on Friday when he was like, "Don't nobody go in there for another 25, 30 Once my dad uses the bathroom, baby, you can't go in there for 2 months." So I think though, that Perry Boyce spray.
Yes.
Your spray, your bathroom spray, the spray in the bathroom probably is gonna save a lot of marriages, girl. So I want to encourage folks to get.
I am here for y'all. I am here for y'all. Get some spray. Don't get a divorce. Don't get a divorce. Get a spray.
Right. Don't get it. That's the slogan of Perry Boyce, everybody. Don't get a divorce, get spray.
Exactly.
There you go. Well, I want to salute you. Cheers to you. Hold your glass up.
Yes.
Pouring into all of us by making such an amazing, wonderful brand that is luxurious and beautiful. It represents Black excellence every step of the way. And you are definitely making the world a sweeter smelling place. So I just want to thank you for all that you do. And everybody, y'all, make sure you all support Tracey and get some of her stuff. Buy them for your daddies and get them for everybody in your family. Let's show love. We got to show love to our Black entrepreneurs, especially the ones that are doing it right. And you're doing it right, Tracey. You honestly are.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, well, thanks for coming on the show, and I'm sure you and I will be in touch again soon. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you. Wasn't that nice, y'all? Listen, we gotta be good to these daddies. These Black men are going through a lot right now. They always have been, but we want to show them love. Now, speaking of amazing Black men, I gotta read the bio of my next guest. I've been hearing so much about his the magazine that he's the founder and editor-in-chief of, and I hear, dudes buzzing about it. So I'm like, what's going on? And I want to be nosy. Like, we can't let these men have their own thing and we not be in the mix. I want to read it. And anyway, I went to the site and I was like, I love it. I am in love with The Quintessential Gentleman. It is, to me, one of the most forward-thinking and innovative magazines that is out here that speaks directly to African-American men, lifting them up, showing their true, beautiful, and elegant selves. Like, the magazine is just so hot. I want to read you about the editor-in-chief, though. Eric K. Thomas is the founder and editor-in-chief of The Quintessential Gentleman, a media platform that features thought-provoking content for men of color, including topics on business, entrepreneurialism, professionalism, development, art, music, fashion, lifestyle, and entertainment. He established it in 2016. He's been going full throttle with it. He has a whole staff and a whole team. I need Eric to put my ass up on game because I'm a one-woman show here and I can't do this alone. But so I need him to let me know how I can go about getting me some employees. But he's got a full staff of writers, content creators, and people that are helping to push the culture forward in a way that is just outstanding. And I really wanted Eric on the show today to talk about just the state of Black men, period, what it means to be a quintessential gentleman. And then he's also going to hook us up with some ideas on Father's Day gifts. So let's welcome the fly and fabulous and beautiful Eric K. Thomas. Hi, Eric.
What's going on? Can you hear me? Everything all right?
I can hear you. How are you, sweetheart? What's going on?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. And I'm so thankful that you came and took a little chance on my little show. Sometimes when I reach out to people that don't know me, like I'm a comic on TV in Chicago and I'm doing my thing, but folks other places, sometimes I'm like, and you are, and what? But your team jumped on it and said yes right away. So I really appreciate that.
No, I want to thank you for even thinking of reaching out to us and reaching out to me to have you on your show. I was listening backstage. First of all, I just bought Tracey Boyce. Okay, I just bought a candle.
Are you serious?
Yup, I got let me see, which one? The saffron ginger. Because I need a little ginger in my life. Corona's out, you gotta get stuff to clean it out. So if we can do it, I drink it and I'm gonna have it in the candle. So I just purchased that. So I'm excited to smell it. And y'all was going in. I love it. Let me here's my drink.
Yeah, what are you drinking? What's that?
Don't tell nobody. You had me out here real late, but this is white Henny and a little piece of ginger ale. That's all.
First of all, that's still bougie though. White Henny. Ain't that something that's exclusive that you can't even get everywhere? I don't know much about alcohol.
Yep, I've had it since my last trip, and it's made it through coronavirus. So
where'd you get it from? Oh, were you in the Caribbean somewhere?
I was. The last time I was out when I got it, I was in Trinidad. I went there for Carnival. Yep. See,
my brother drinks it, and when he was over, I think he was in Jamaica. He was somewhere, Dominican Republic, somewhere, and got a bunch and was asking people if they wanted some, and he brought some back home.
Yep.
So I was like, oh, this must be some exclusive shit because I don't really drink. I don't know much about that stuff, but you're a quintessential gentleman, so I know if you're drinking it, it's some bougie. Now, do you ever? Come on, tell the truth, Eric. You ever dabble back in the hood shit? Like, do you got a Crown Royal purple bag?
I don't have a Crown Royal, but I did probably about a couple months ago. Drank some Erkin Jerk, some E&J. Don't tell nobody that, but
oh my God. Well, it's every now and then you got to go back to your roots, because I was snooping through your stuff like most women do, and your Instagram, and I saw you pledged Alpha in college and stuff like that. So I know you drank a couple cool things back in the day. In your college days.
I'm a little older now, so I try to keep it a little bit, keep it cute a little bit.
Right. Absolutely, I understand. So tell me, like, what made you decide to found this creative entity? Because to me, I think me calling it a magazine, it is a media platform. It's more than that. It's a full-on lifestyle brand, in my opinion. And I know, I mean, I'm not a Black man, but I know when I look at the shelves and look at things that are out here, a lot of media content tends to be focused on women. And it's like the men are missing things. And then the stuff that is geared towards men is maybe just sexually driven, or some things that are only all about hip hop or things like that. But you are fully actualizing that Black men in particular are fully human, 360 degrees of like amazingness. Y'all are not one note.
Yep.
What encouraged you to do this?
So I started it back in 2016, and it's crazy because it was around the time where the police brutality was like, it was being filmed. Not that it just started, but it was being filmed, and I wanted to highlight the positive characteristics, the successes, all the positive things that Black men do. And before doing that, I didn't really see a lot. And you would see other magazines, and they would highlight, a Black man's hair or put them on the cover here. And it's normally they're a entrepreneur, or excuse me, they're either in entertainment or they're in an athlete. And I really wanted to just kind of show, the regular people, the everyday people, and just have a platform that's specific just to color and Black and brown men. So I started out as a blog, then I had a little relationship with people like, oh, can you feature my clients? So it started to pick up there. Then we started, had the website, a little bit developed. Then it, said, okay, now we're a media platform. And then we ultimately came with a quarterly magazine that comes out. And then now, we do events, we do sponsorships, we do partnerships with workshops and things like that for Black and brown men. So
you do everything. I really do love it. I think that the way in which you present it, the site is gorgeous. I feel like your writers and the people that you have on your staff, like everybody is so damn fly and gorgeous. Like, how did you get your writers are fine? Like the damn website looks good. Like I ultimately I'm saying I love that it is done so beautifully, right? Was that your focus? It's like making sure that they see the best of us.
It was definitely a focus. I think that when you look at before, when you look at all the content that's centered around Black men, for the most part, you have them, hip hop. And then there's just the gossip sites where, I indulge in my gossip sites for sure. But, our platform, we don't care about the baby mama drama or you going to jail or any of those type of things. And specifically, we only talk about positive things. We've now started focusing more on the civic duties and political aspects, which earlier, a couple of years ago, I didn't even want to focus on those type of things. But then I realized that me not talking about it and me being silent was being complicit. So we've just started to really gain in those type of commentaries that focus on politics and the importance of Black men in our country. But what I really wanted to do, I really wanted to specifically show luxurious men. And I think quintessential gentleman, I don't think that anyone is a quintessential gentleman. I think everyone can be a quintessential gentleman, and it's about the aspiration aspect of it. And I wanted to show also that, Black men like nice things too. We like the cars, we like the homes. And then also another big component of our platform is specifically Black fathers. We are very, very, very big on Black fathers and showcasing that, because I'm tired of the narrative that Black men don't want to be in their kids' lives, or they don't want their kids, or they're not a part of their kids' life. And that's just not the case at all. So we are very big on highlighting and showcasing that.
Yeah. Oh, toast to you, Eric. God damn it. You're so on point with that, because studies have shown that, especially when it deals with Black fathers that are outside of the home, that may not be still with the mom or whatever it is, that you all are more active in your children's life than any other race or any other culture of men.
Yep.
And studies have shown that. I don't know why we give this bad rap that Black fathers are just not out and about and supporting and loving their children. It's just not the case. Are there some problem places? Yeah, but I think overall there's misconceptions about Black men, and there's been an overall I feel like this assault on the character of Black men in particular throughout our history, especially in this country.
Mm-hmm.
It almost like in my stand-up, I would joke and say Black people and Black men need a whole new PR agent. Like we need a whole we need to hire a motherfucking publicist, okay?
Agree.
Because the smear campaigns and the way in which the world has spewed out all this messed up stuff about Black men in particular, it breaks my heart because I'm like, my boys are amazing. The men in my life are the shit. My daddy, my brother, all my close male friends. Like, I will say this. I was saying this earlier to Mike from Real Dope Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Like Black men, y'all, for real, it's the jealousy of you all that is fueling a lot of the racism and things that we see in this country.
Yep.
You all are kings. Y'all are beautiful. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you stand, the way you command attention when you walk in the room, even just without even knowing.
Yep.
And I don't know if Black men understand how magical and powerful they truly are. It's the jealousy of you that is making all this shit go the way it's going in the world. So that means, you know how much power you all must have that even your presence somewhere makes motherfuckers want to just destroy you, and you haven't even, y'all ain't, look, luckily Black men want a fair seat at the table and justice and not revenge.
Exactly.
That's not even on the mindset, I don't believe, of most Black men.
Yep.
So it's like y'all are just powerful, and that's why I love your outlet, because to me, when you look at it, you cannot help but say, damn, brothers are the shit.
Thank you.
Even the ones that aren't so gentlemanly sometimes, because oh my goodness, my last two exes, we'll get on that later. They need to read your damn I'm gonna send my exes a link, like, look, mama.
Send them a link. Well, give me the
goddamn quintessential gentleman. God damn it. I need a drink. Hold on.
While you drinking, you said something that's so great also when you talk about once Black men know how dope they are and how they are kings. And that is something that I actually, not jealous, but what has pushed me and motivated me was Black women. You guys have been able to create spaces and workshops and just so together. And that is something that the Quintessential Gentleman is working to do, is to create this community of Black men to be, together, to be unified. And that's something that's really, really bad. That not necessarily bad, it's just something that we need to move forward from. We really do need to start appreciating one another, helping one another, stop thinking that there should only be one Black man in a particular space. I feel like Black women, you guys have killed it with that. And that is really the prototype. And that's really how we follow my brand, my team members. We really focus on, Black women and seeing what they've done and how they've done it, and really trying to say, okay, how can we do this too? How can we build this camaraderie? How can we build this brotherhood?
Yeah. And you know what's so interesting? First of all, thank you for saying that, because I do think Black women too in the mainstream get the reputation of being angry Black women, that we don't support each other, we hate each other. We all know the images that are on reality shows and stuff like that. But the reality in real life, not the reality show, but the reality life, is that sisters are getting together, building these powerful networks, these teams, building tribes. And I think that women got to get their shit together, Black men get their stuff together, and then it's time for us all to come together to support each other. So I'm a media creator. I'm uplifting you. You uplift me. We find some other young creators, like we all, because there's room for all of us. There really is enough room for us all to get on and do what we have to do. But But yeah, I'm so happy you said that, because so many people are like, oh, Black women don't support each other.
Oh, not at all.
Or like, but that men always have each other's back. And there are some men too that don't understand how to really be a team player, and that it doesn't have to just be one. The good day is when there's so many of us we can't count.
Yep.
That are doing great things. So, but you're already on your way. Like I said, I love the fact that the majority of your team, from what I can see, are young Black men.
Yes.
That are stylish, that are eloquent, that are intelligent. Like your whole operation is just so fly. So all of you all watching, if this is your first time hearing about the quintessential gentleman, Eric's information is going down the bottom. Go share it with the men in your lives. Get your sons and your brothers and your boyfriend, even your trifling ex-boyfriend, and your ex-husband that ain't shit. Send them the quintessential gentleman, because it's great. You know, you can't be what you don't see. Yep. So I think that you're highlighting Black entrepreneurs. You're doing all this great stuff with your media platform. So I think every Black man should be reading it, and women too. We need to be nosy and see. Because I was all through there, like, what they doing on the quintessential gentleman?
Yeah, it's funny. We were looking at our analytics, and our analytics, we have it's 70% men, but it's still 30% women. Now that's because of the men that we post, and the women are there just.
Yes. Listen. Oh, and I'm a little older than you, so I'm not. I guess I could be your auntie. I'm more like a big sis. Look. Yeah, when y'all have some quintessential gentleman events, I'm coming. I'm a little cute, and you're gonna find me a husband. Thank you, Eric.
Got you, no problem. I got it. Don't worry.
I've already given you that assignment. So I know I also wanted to talk to you about just the state of Black men, period. Although I love that your platform is focusing on some of the tough issues and things that are going on now, as well as the fun. But all the stuff going on, even in Atlanta yesterday, we just had another killing of a Black man that was unarmed at the hands of police.
Right.
The George Floyd stuff, all this stuff has been going on. It's not new to us.
Not new.
But the world is taking notice and taking it and just like going with it. Overall, even with all that being said and done, what do you think is the state of Black men today in the US and beyond? Are we okay? Are things gonna get better? Is it a lost hope? Like, what is it?
I don't think it's a lost hope. I do think that we're sad. I think that we are angry, and I think that we are just really trying. What's so interesting is that I've been, constantly having these type of conversations, and it's like we've been begging this country for equality for over 400 years. And it's like, why are we constantly begging for something that we should have? It's 2020. Why are there so much disparaging issues between races? And specifically with Black men, because I look a certain type of way, or you're intimidated by the way that I look, or fearful of your life, just taking the situation in Atlanta, because, this person, even if he resisted arrest and all those type of things, does that give you the right to take this man's life? There are tons of other ways that I can think of, and I'm not a police officer, that you could have done. Let the person go home. Go, let him run. You have his car, you have his information. You want to find him at some point. You call back up. Do something. There's other ways that you could have apprehended this person, but you chose to shoot him. And honestly, what I don't think the mass majority realize is that Black men are fearful. So even, having a police officer behind me in this climate, I don't know what's going to happen. So now it's kind of like it's me or you. You understand? So
yes.
People are now like, having this idea that, we should be careful, or, what's going on. No, everything has changed. I'm now afraid. I'm definitely afraid of an encounter with a police officer, and how you talk to me. I don't know where that's going to go, and I don't think people talk about the fear that Black men have as being a black man. You know, it was one thing where it's like, oh, I'm going to get pulled over there. You know, they're going to find something, or I'm going to go to jail, or whatever the case. No, now it's life or death. Now I'm fearful of my life. And I really do think that is the state in which we are now. And it's going to take more than these big brands and all these people talking about, oh, I'm donating all this money to, you know, these things to help X, Y, and Z. I'm also tired of politicians acting like us, putting on kente cloths and doing things. I don't need all of that. You are who you are. I am who I am. You will never understand who I am. But what you can do is sign this law to make people accountable for how they treat me because of the color of my skin. And I think that's the truth right now.
Wow. Eric, you just said a mouthful. It's like, it's just so disheartening to know that this kind of stuff is still going on. Think about it. Our grandparents dealt with this, our great grands, our great great greats, and the ones whose names we'll never know.
No.
They've been dealing with this same stuff over and over and over again. And it's like, I do think now we are saying enough is enough.
It's enough.
It's like, we cannot function, we cannot be our best selves as a nation, period, if you are persecuting and killing black men. It's just, and black women too. Hey, we when it comes to at the hands of police, although I'm not sure on the numbers, I know that it is the majority. A lot of these killings are black men, but black women are dying in the custody of police officers.
Yeah.
And then I kind of think about it's crazy because this is my thing. Officers should be enforcing the law, but not be above the law. And they should be held to a higher standard. I do agree that maybe there needs to be some licensing involved with being able to be a police officer. If you've got the opportunity to decide whether a human lives or dies, that's more than a couple hours of training and a goddamn certification. Like and the thing is, it should be about de-escalation techniques, not just you coming in. And it's like the way they talk to us sometimes is like worse than a dog.
Yes.
I don't understand why you got to approach me and even speak to a human in that way, because you don't do it to everybody. So it's like, it really pisses me off. But there's gonna have to be some changes in legislation. I think we got to make a concerted effort to start encouraging more young black people. I ain't even with the people of color shit no more. Black people. Okay? We need to start encouraging more young black people to get into politics, but in the positions that count. Get in these prosecution attorney offices and in legislation, the people that are making laws.
And that's the biggest thing that people don't realize is, and you know, we did this big campaign about the census 2020. That was huge for people to be a part of. And then also, you know, every time the voting comes up in every the various states, we always post about it, because you need to know about the local people, the mayors, you know, the sheriffs of the police departments. Those are the people you really need to be holding to the fire. You know, yes, you have to hire people, the president, the Congress, all that stuff, but these local people in your community, those are the people you need to really be focusing on and holding them accountable for the things that's happening in your community and in your city. You need to go to these meetings. You need to go to these town halls. You know, our back in the day, you know, our aunts and our uncles, our grandparents, they did that. They were very vocal. And it's just, it's important for us to really focus on that lower level. I mean, of course, we know at the top, and the person that's in the White House right now, it's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. But those local people, I feel like they kind of missed the mark, and we allowed them to, you know, just we allow them to win because we don't do anything. We don't vote. We don't say anything. And it's just not the case anymore. It's unacceptable for us.
It is unacceptable. And, you know, you are absolutely correct. We focus too much on the executive branches of government, whether it's your local government or state, federal level. People care so much about who the president is and who the mayor is. But damn it, we got to get some of these judges that are on these ballot boxes off and get some people in there that are going to be fair.
Yep.
What African Americans are asking for is fairness, liberty, and justice, the same attributes that are guaranteed to every human being that is a United States citizen.
Yep.
We're not saying give us preferential treatment. I'm not saying, hey, hey, I just killed 5 folks and destroyed a whole family.
Mm-hmm.
Be easy on me.
Right.
We want people that are doing horrible crimes to be given a fair shake in the justice system.
Yep.
And to be dealt with accordingly.
Exactly.
But we don't want people that are innocent getting charged and given sentences for crimes they did not commit. Think about all the Black men that are in jail right now that did not even do the crime they're being accused of. And some of these people they're serving 30, 40 years. Like can you imagine?
Yep.
It's like there's an all-out assault on us. And I mean, I hate to focus on the bad, but we got some healing to do. But Black people, we got to wake up.
Yeah.
And we need our allies, our white allies, to be more than allies. They need to be accomplices. They need to get in the trenches.
I like that, accomplices.
Yeah. And I remember the first time I even ever heard that was back in the day in the late 90s when I was an undergrad. And I remember one of the professors, I was at a Big Ten university. I remember one of the professors saying that as a white person, it's his job to not just be an ally, but to be an accomplice. And I really didn't get that. And then I remembered that as of recently, and now I'm seeing other people speak about it. Like, I need you to go to war for me. I need you to be the next level, the next generation of John Brown. That was an abolitionist, and he died for the cause.
Right.
If you're white and you're an ally, you got to stand up, and you got to help us make this shit go the right way. And it is what it is.
Yep, I agree.
But Skip, thank you for having that conversation. I got all rattled up.
Necessary.
Revolution up in here, Eric. Like, yeah, let me take a drink. Oh, I'm sorry. But it gets me fired up because I love Black people. I love Black men. And I want better for us.
Yeah.
We got to do our part too,
Yep.
We got to do our part. So I also want to talk to you though, because I know you're in tune with culture and everything that's great out here. Father's Day is coming up. Are you a daddy?
I am not a dad. Yes. Not yet.
Not yet. It's coming. Don't do it yet though. Just chill. Just chill. Because I don't have children either. And there are times when I'm like, oh, I should have had some kids. But I'm like, with all that I want to do right now with my career and stuff, it's good for me to not have no babies.
Yeah, I wanted a dog, and I'm like, when I start traveling, when I get back to traveling, what's going to happen? And you got to find where to drop them off and do that. But I do pray for all of you who have kids during Corona.
Yes.
19. I'm looking at the horror stories. I'm seeing them, and I'm praying for you guys. I'm thanking God I don't have none because I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it either. These kids are driving their parents crazy. It's funny to me though. These parents are like, because really, this is the thing. Some of them I can see going crazy now. We 2-3 months in. Some of these parents were acting a fool 2 hours in. Oh, I can't take it. Come get these kids. I'm like, bitch, it's Monday afternoon. We just started the quarantine Friday. Really?
Right. These teachers are going through. You see? Now look what the teachers are dealing with your kids.
Every day. Because even good kids are bad sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just a lot. It's not even a good or bad thing. They energy and they loud. They want and snacks. They always want snack. I need a snack. I need a snack. Where's my snack?
And then calling your name. Dad.
Don't call my name. Don't call me. And I keep my brother's kids a lot, and I love them. They're my heart. I have, of course, now because of the quarantine, I don't have them as much. There's 3 of them. They don't give me any issues. Okay. They really, people like, you have all 3 at once. I'm like, yeah, we kicking it. Right. But they drive me crazy with those goddamn snacks. TT, I need a snack. And I'm like, you just ate 2 hours ago. You gotta eat again.
Right.
You have to actually feed children. Everybody listening, if you don't have kids, you gotta feed them. I did not know that. I thought you just get them, put some clothes on them, and they're good to go. But yeah, I know you're involved in knowing cool things and stuff that's going on since Father's Day is coming up, and you all focus so much on Black fathers with the Quintessential Gentleman. Do you have any tips on how we all can make Father's Day special this time around, especially now with all the drama going on in the world? I think we need to show these Black daddies some love.
Well, definitely I was going to talk about the candles and stuff, because I feel like everybody needs some, just some aromatherapy, inside the house. Men need it. And we're also seeing a trend when it comes to the products and the grooming products. So Black men are very interested, and they've always been very interested and very vain, I would say, about their looks and all that type of stuff. But I think now it's kind of normalized to use products specifically for men. So, whenever you have, we have Bevel, which is a Black-owned business that has, they have the shaving, and now they have whole skin care, from like lotion to body wash to all of those type of things. So Get Bevel is a good one. Scotch Porter is another one that's really good when it comes to products for Black men. Both of those are Black-owned. And then, the fashion piece too. There's one of our favorite brands that we always work with, always do things with, is Brims. Brims is a fedora company, but it's a luxury fedora company based out of Atlanta, started by two gentlemen. And it's really, really dope. You guys can check it out. It's fedora. They're fedora hats. They have baseball hats as well, but they are really, really nice. But those are a couple ideas of a couple things. And then you also can get them a QG, Quintessential Gentleman, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, get them a magazine, something for them to read. We try to make sure that our articles inside of our magazine are kind of evergreen. So if you picked up one of our magazines from 3 years ago, there'll always be some type of article that would be of interest to you or make sense. So
that's awesome. I love that. Where can you get the print magazine?
The print magazine is on our website. So we've taken it down today. We took it down during coronavirus because we haven't figured the whole shipping and all of those type of things that were the issues that were happening where things weren't being sent out through mail and the printing companies. But we're going to start that back up. But you can subscribe to our website and it'll let you know when we will go back live to shipping.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to type some of these companies in really quickly that you said in the comments. You said there's Brims, B-R-I-M-S.
B-R-I-M-S. Yes.
Based in Atlanta.
Based out of Atlanta. Yep.
Okay. And then tell me, Bevel. I know about them. Mm-hmm. Their stuff looks so good.
So good. Yep.
Bevel for men. And then what was the other one you said? Scotch Porter.
Mm-hmm.
S-C-O-T-T-S?
S-C-O-T-C-H. Scotch Porter, like you're drinking.
Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Scotch Porter. Yeah. And then I made a mistake. I was rushing today. I know you all, the Quintessential Gentlemen, are also having a contest or something for fathers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so tell us about that. I'm gonna look. I emailed the picture to myself and did not put it up online, and I'm about to do that right now. If I can, I might not be able to. I might have to wait, but and put it up later. But tell us about what you're doing for fathers.
Sure. So, Father's Day is next week, and we have always a lot of great information and things going on for single mothers. We hear so much about single mothers and how much they need help and all the things that are going on, and we agree with you and we understand. But there are a lot of single fathers out there who are definitely holding it down for their children and doing what they need to do to make that happen and to survive. So what we've done, we've actually partnered with Latanya Askew Law & Associates, which is a father's rights attorney based out of Atlanta, and we will be giving away $100 every day for the week, for next week, starting tomorrow up until Father's Day, and we will just be giving away $100. You can do whatever you want with it, buy some groceries, but you must be a single father, and you just have to register on our website at theqgentleman.com/fathers giveaway.
Wow. So it starts on Monday, tomorrow.
That's Monday, yep.
Let me see if I'm about to email this to myself and see if I can download it really quickly without my computer. My computer has been giving me the flux. But I'm going to, at least what I'll do is you all see the website going down there. It's theqgentleman.com. Yep. If you go to their website, on the homepage, you will see all the information about this particular way they're going to be honoring single fathers. So I want to encourage you all, please go to the website no matter what, and show them love, support them, buy the magazine, and make sure you enter this contest for it so we can uplift and elevate single fathers. I actually, when we get off later, I'm going to email you and Dane some information. There's a project here in Chicago that I recently heard about called the Dovetail Project. And it's specifically a resource for single dads. And they hook them up and give them anything they need. And it was started by a Black father in Chicago. And they're getting a lot of momentum. People are giving donations to them. And they give care packages to daddies all over the city. But I think it would be something cool for you all to know about. I'm hoping to get them on my show sometime soon.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
So, yeah. Well, I'm just so happy to meet you. If there's ever any way that I can support you and the stuff that you all are doing at the Quintessential Gentleman, let me know. If you ever want a funny guest column or something silly, please let me know. I will write some fun stuff for you. But if any men in particular are interested in writing for you all, is there a submission process or way they can let you all know about themselves?
Yeah, they can always email at info@thecutegentleman.com. And, you know, we're starting to take submissions for opinion pieces, or people want to do op-eds. We're really, really looking forward to that and encouraging that, because we want to start, you know, there's so much content. You know, we do have a team, but it's still a relatively small team. And we really want to start getting people's interest on what they want to talk about and kind of getting things off their chest. So, you know, anybody has anything that any op-eds or any opinion pieces that they want, they can definitely submit them. Again, the email is info@thecutegentleman.com.
That's awesome. Before you go, Eric, I know you said that being a quintessential gentleman is an aspirational thing. What do you think are the steps to becoming a quintessential gentleman? And is it an ongoing process? Are you always ever evolving, or is there is it just a pinnacle that you reach and it's the goal? What do you say about that?
I definitely think it's something that's always moving forward. So it's always evolving. Some of the steps, you know, I would definitely say one would be acknowledgement and owning your own things, whatever that is, in terms of owning, you know, when you're right, owning when you're wrong, on really self-discovery. What men and Black men don't do enough of is understanding themselves and understanding their brothers that look just like them. It takes for you to dive deep. You know, we talk about mental health. We talk about, you know, the ability of having therapists, having primary care physicians. You know, a lot of these things Black men don't have. And a lot of times it's women who are pushing Black men to, you know, do these type of things. I had an interview with a doctor and was like, you know, married men are more healthy than single men. And that's because single men normally don't go to the doctor or don't have a primary care physician, PCP, because normally it's a woman that is encouraging them, you need to get yourself together or whatever. So I think when it comes to quintessential gentlemen, it's just really just understanding who you are as a man and really trying your best to do better. And I think what happens is that Black men and men just in general, you know, we get stuck in our ways and we get it. But I think we have to evolve. We have to continue to do better, know better, and just work towards it.
Yes. Y'all heard it. Continue to do better and know better, especially all my ex-boyfriends. Like I said, I need y'all asses to go on down to the internet and download anything that the Quintessential Gentleman has going on, because y'all need it. I'm just playing. I love them. But Eric, I just want to say thank you. I want to toast to you. Thank you for coming on here and having a nightcap with me. You are truly a breath of fresh air, baby. I'm so proud of you and what y'all are doing. I fully support your magazine, your movement, and I'm hoping that when people list these men's magazines of the world, the Esquires and those things, just know that sooner than you think, the Quintessential Gentleman is going to be at the top of that list. And in my book, you already are.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I love your movement and what you're doing, and I just want to, encourage you that I understand when you're running a media platform, you have those good days, you have those bad days, and just keep pushing through because you are on to some, baby. What you're doing is amazing, and it's so needed. I'm not even a Black man, and I know that you are needed. You are definitely a king. I salute you.
Thank
And
you.
if there's anything I can do to ever support you, I'm a phone call away. Please reach out.
Thank you. And thank you so much for this show. Thank you for this platform. I mean, this is amazing. I love your energy. I love your whole team. This is awesome. So thank you so much. Anytime I'll jump on. It's nothing.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, you got to come back, and we'll even have a more fun conversation. I want to do some battle of the sexes stuff, and but it's all in fun, and us just really loving each other and just pushing the culture forward in a positive way.
I love it. Perfect.
Yeah. So thank you. And everybody, please make sure that you check out the brands that Eric mentioned, Scotch Porter, Bevel, as well as Brims.
Yep.
And go to thegentleman.com and let's support him and his team because what they're doing is awesome. So to all the men that are watching too, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah. And thank you, Eric. And I hope to talk to you again really soon.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Good night. Yeah, wasn't that nice? This is a good show. I'm feeling good. Everybody was so cool. Before we go, y'all, like I said, make sure you support the Quintessential Gentleman. And then I'm going to show love to my other brands. Remember, we have the Dope Coffee brand, Real Dope Coffee. Definitely follow them on Instagram. And if you are able to invest, please do so. And then also showing love to Tracey Boyce, the owner of Perry Boyce. Yes. And before I forget again, I want to show love to all the brands that support me, especially So Rebellish with my fly earrings that are handmade. Look at that. That's so damn dope. Depending on what kind of father you have, you might want to buy him some earrings from So Rebellish. Hello. And you know what it is. It's 2020. Everybody daddy ain't in the backyard barbecuing. Some of our daddies are putting on heels and twirling and being fabulous. Yeah, so and my t-shirt mood, feeling so photo shootish. Thank you, So Rebellish, and to all my other brands, Creative Click Cocktails and everybody else. Somebody mentioned they like my lipstick. That's the Poise Beauty on there that did that. All right, and don't forget, tip your stripper. Hey, strippers need love too. I am Miss Pound Cakes. I hope y'all had a fun time with me tonight on my show. The main way I want you all to support me above all else is to share my show, pass the word on, tell your friends about it, especially this episode. Send it to people that you know are looking for something cool for their father or their husband or baby daddy, whatever, for Father's Day. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, if you can show love to your stripper and give me a couple ones, bands will make her dance. You want to see me dance. Y'all want to see me show a little more skin. Throw some dollars in that Cash App if you can. It's not, it's not necessary. It's not a requirement. It's a request. I love y'all. Have a happy week. Just so you know, though, in July, I think I'm moving my show to during the week. Because all of y'all ain't doing the damn social distancing anyway. And when July comes around, y'all gonna be out in them streets kicking it. And nobody's gonna be home on the weekends anymore. So I'm gonna probably switch my show over to during the week. Let me know your thoughts on that. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. But no matter what, even if you're not home when I do the show, you can always watch it in the replay. With that being said, I love all y'all. Just so amazing. Oh, and don't forget the basics of fellatio class from my girl. This would be probably one of the best gifts you can give somebody. From Sherelle Thomas. You want to show your husband some love? Learn the basics of fellatio for Father's Day. She's giving the class for free. Okay? Ladies, you want to increase your skills. Register via Zoom. You can go look below to the link. Linktree, So in Love. See that right there? Screenshot that. Go ahead. Sign up. You little nasty selves. Go ahead and learn the basics of fellatio. And then wake him up to it on Father's Day or whatever you're going to do. I'm telling you, that's a great Father's Day gift. Don't tell me it ain't. Also, don't forget that Sherelle Thomas at Instagram has 2 E's. It's really Sherelle E. Thomas. I messed that up. Okay, so yeah. Fellatio. Free fellatio class. Some of y'all really underestimate the power of sucking a dick good, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't underestimate it. Many a soul has been saved from some good old head. Ask me how I know. Don't ask me. All right, y'all. We will talk again soon. See you later. Bye. See you next weekend. Hey, it's Erica from the South Side of the Chi, and I just completed the 2020 census. If you're not counted in, you'll be counted out. And I don't know about you, baby, but I want to be in, not out. What are you waiting for? Take the census. Go to 2020census.gov.